Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Psycho Gold and this is Psycho Gold Videos. Oh my days, I have not had a good day. I've been having some technical difficulties with my computer. I don't know what has been going on, but I had a lot of time today to do what I hoped would be kind of like a mini reaction marathon for me. And no, I just had loads of problems with my webcam and my recording software, so I'm not even using OBS right now. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, which is what I normally stream with, and I'm using that to record because OBS just won't pick up my webcam, so I think I might just uninstall it, and if this all works fine, just use Streamlabs, why not? So yeah, I haven't been able to get anywhere near as much stuff as done as I wanted today because other reasons as well, but that hasn't helped. So what we're going to be watching today, guys, is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime episode 8, which is last week's episode of Slime. Tonight there's going to be another episode of Slime, which I'm hoping to watch. At the time of recording, it's not out yet, but I don't think it's far off. So I'm going to do this one, and then I'll probably, the next episode that gets uploaded will be the next Slime. And then tomorrow will be the 2 Gridman episodes that I've obviously not watched yet from the 2 Saturdays that I was away. So yeah, obviously the last episode of Slime that I watched was he fought Ifrit, and we don't know what's happened after that. So without further ado, let's jump in and see what state everybody's in. 3, 2, 1, go! Episode 8, Inherited Will. Right, well, she's still alive at the moment, because I can't remember what... He separated her from Ifrit in the last episode, didn't he? Well, we know what she's referencing, because obviously, yeah, we saw what happens, that she doesn't have any control. They keep calling that guy the Demon Lord, but apart from glowing red eyes, he didn't look like a demon. But that doesn't mean that he's not, obviously. Yusha? They seem pretty even. Oh! Can't beat her. Okay. Yeah, see, I was gonna say that, but I said that about her, and everybody told me, no, it's not her. But now I see why. I can't help but wonder, is that because she herself was a summon? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm guessing this story doesn't have a happy ending. Because otherwise, why wouldn't she still be traveling with her? Yeah. I had a funny feeling there was a but. Oh, so she just flat out disappeared. Oh, okay. So she's certainly had an interesting life. She's been a monster hunter for decades. Seems like a good life to me. Oh, a school for kids from other worlds. Like, oh, the lore of this world thickens. Oh, that's how she knew the line from the video game. That makes more sense, because I was like, there's no way she would know of a video game from the time period that she came from. Wait a minute. Are those the people that we've seen in the opening credits? But obviously they're kids at the minute, but they're grown up now. So there are all these kids out there from other worlds. I'm guessing they must be pretty powerful in their own right as well. Fair enough then. This is not going to be a happy episode, is it? I have a feeling I know what this favor is. Oh, that's her thought process. She doesn't want to essentially be killed by that world. She wants to die inside him, who's technically from her world, as far as she's concerned. Okay, I think Rimuru has just decided that he has a mission in life. Okay, so that bit I was correct on. Just not quite correct on the reasons for why she wanted him to consume her. I'm guessing that's her gone. Oh. Oh! I'll bet this will be more subdued then. Yeah. Like every other time we've seen him use Predator, it's like a torrent opening up and consuming. Yet when he used it on her, it's more like a gentle river covering her body. Oh! Okay. She's reverting back into the kid that she used to be. Yep. Okay, that was unexpected. I mean, it wasn't unexpected, but like, why did it... oh god, this is going to confuse me. Why did Rimuru transform directly into her? Normally when he uses his Predator skill, it doesn't have an immediate effect. Why? You didn't need to. I mean, like he just said, if that's what Shizue wanted, nobody else needs to be confirmed. Yeah, I was just thinking that. That's much better. I was gonna say, we had our nice depressing episode in Goblin Slayer. I don't need slime to do it as well. Oh, okay, so clothing now comes as part of the transformation. It's weird though that, I mean it's not weird, but it is kind of disconcerting because I'm so used to seeing that face on Shizue. And yeah, it's Rimuru's voice that comes out of Rimuru, but it's Shizu's face. Like, I know a different hair color, different eye color, but she still looks like Shizue to me. Oh no, I think you'll like where this is going. Yeah, I was gonna say, the dwarves are, legendary. They're just prototypes. I love it. So they're already beginning to make use of the rest of them. Oh, they've made a little memorial for her. That's nice. Oh, so he doesn't just want to go and have a chat with him. Oh, okay, so he's suggesting that he inherits their will because he's consumed the both of them. Interesting. Well, this is clearly the end of the episode, right? The fact that his face is, oh! Okay. Is that a boar? Oh, whoever it is no longer a part of this world. Why are we seeing this? What's gonna happen? Gelmud. Okay. The ominous music in the background is obviously setting up for... He is the bad guy. Let the transformation begin. Or is he saying he's going to be the orc disaster, as in he's going to lead an army against orcs? Oh, and that's that. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was that time I got reincarnated as a slime, episode 8. And, oh, I'm glad I didn't watch that right after I watched the, episode, 7 of Goblin Slayer? I mean, Goblin Slayer, everybody died, and then it would have been Slime where Shizue dies, and it's like... Everybody wants to give me the feels, man. It's not gonna work! So yeah, there you go, guys. I'm not sure what I think of that episode currently. I mean, it was a good episode, don't get me wrong. But I do find it interesting the way that certain things happened, and it is just one of those moments where I think everybody kind of knew that Shizue was going down no matter what happened, but it still didn't make it any less sad seeing it happen. And I think that the way that they did it was actually really nice, in inverted commas. Hearing the stories of, you know, what she did and how she lived her life after she basically gained her will back, and the fact that she was essentially rescued by a hero, I thought was really interesting. I'm also curious as to why the hero basically stopped traveling with her and told her no. But at the same time, I think it's really great the fact that she didn't let that stop her, and she basically became a hero in her own right. And then when she got to the point where she realized, I can't really keep being a hero on the field because Ifrit is getting too hot to handle, quite literally. she decided that the best thing to do would be to go and become a teacher, which I think is really cool. Like, she's still doing something, even if it's not, you know, fighting on the front lines with her firepower. With that said, though, I'm not really sure I get why she stopped being a teacher. I mean, if it was just her age, then that's understandable, but she didn't say that. She said that she thought she had nothing left to teach, and it's like, well, yes and no. Yeah, you might not have had anything left to teach the students that you clearly are very fond of and basically saw grow up into adults, but there are always more kids to teach. There are always more people who can benefit from people who can actually teach and have lots to, you know, share in the way of their own experience, their own wisdom. And it seemed like Shizue was that kind of person that, you know, because of her advanced age, but with a young body, she obviously had a lot of advantages over other people who her age who are trying to teach, especially if these other kids were powerful. But then maybe that was the issue. Maybe the school didn't have any more students to teach because kids from other worlds either weren't coming or weren't getting the chance to come to the school before they were, you know, became like she did, weapons for whoever summoned them. I don't know, but I still find it very interesting nonetheless. I also really enjoyed seeing the interactions with the rest of her team members. Obviously, their reaction to Rimuru having taken the form of Shizue I thought was very not necessarily what I expected, because I did wonder if they were going to get a little bit more aggressive, but then they might have if it wasn't for the fact that they are very much aware how utterly outclassed they are. Never mind, you know, the giant direwolf and the hobgoblin stood behind them, which are both stupidly powerful compared to them, but obviously Rimuru is, you know, the strongest out of everything there by a large margin. So, you know, they couldn't really do much against the Ifrit, and Rimuru was able to consume it with no effort whatsoever. So, I would have been interested to see, like, what emotionally was going through their heads at that point. But I'm glad that they didn't. I'm glad that they just kind of accepted it fairly quickly and could understand that if that's her last wish, then that's fine. It's just a little bit of a shock and disconcerting for them when they first walk in not expecting it. Which is completely understandable, I think. And yeah, I also thought that, you know, Rimuru didn't just say yes or just say no when Shizue asked to be consumed by him. I did like the fact that he did kind of have to think about it. Like, it still is a tough decision for him. And I actually think that's one of the reasons why I'm really liking Rimuru, is Rimuru isn't Ainz. Rimuru might be a slime, and it might be a great monster with all these powers, but mentally, he's still very much the same human as he was. Like, the fact that he's a monster isn't changing his thought process, and he's still very much his old personality. Now, he did just say in this episode that he kind of has the will of the dragon and now Shizue, which is an interesting thought, and if that is true and not just like some spiritual point of view that he's come up with, then that is an interesting way of looking at it. I don't think it is true because, like I said, his personality didn't change that much, and I could almost understand if Veldora was dead, but obviously Veldora is very much alive inside of Rimuru, so I don't see how he can be, like, channeling his will, but I don't know, maybe he is. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Either way, it doesn't really matter, but I just found it interesting that that was both the name of the episode and what happened at the end. It was specifically mentioned, but if he is going on this journey, I'll be very interested to see who he takes with him. Obviously, I think we all know that Best Doggo is going to go with him, but I'm curious as to, does that mean that this is going to be the end of being in the village soon? Is he going to be going off on an adventure where, you know, we're probably never going to see the village again? Like, this is us leaving, I'm leaving you in charge, Mr. Hobgoblin. I know that you'll do a great job. One day, we might come back. As opposed to, we're going to go off for a few days and we'll see you next week, like has happened previously when they've left. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens. I'm very curious to see exactly where the storyline's going to go. That's probably going to be it for this episode, guys. I mean, it was mostly just about Shizue's passing, and I don't really have much more to add to that than it was sad, but it was inevitable. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed last week's episode, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, guys. It really helps this video and the channel. And as always, please leave your comments down below letting me know what you think of this episode. But that's going to be it from me for today, guys. I believe episode 9 is now out, so I might jump right into episode 9 in 10 or so minutes. But until then, all that remains for me to do is to say that I am Psycho Gold, and I will see you in my next video. Psycho Gold, out.